Welcome to the Carriker Chronicles, the People Show. And today is Workout Wednesday, and I want to talk about how I put on 100 pounds and then I lost 100 pounds. So from the time I graduated high school, 13 years later, from when I was done playing in Nebraska and in the NFL, 13 years later, I gradually went from 220 to 320, from lifting in the weight room, Husker Power in the NFL, playing 3-4 defensive end, nose guard in the NFL as well. I just gradually got bigger and stronger as the game and my job required me to do. Now, when I retired, I decided I didn't want to be 320 anymore. Just wasn't healthy for life. Been through a lot of aches and pains in football. It's just what it is. And so I decided I wanted to take about 6 months and lose that 100 pounds. So what I did was I got a diet, I got a workout regimen, because this is unlike anything I've ever done in my entire life. I mean, 1 week ago, you find folks at home watch me bench press 550 pounds. I like to bench press refrigerators, and I like to squat mobile homes. That's what I like to do. I've never liked cardio. I've never liked anything over 5 reps. I like to take a lot of rest in between my sets. That's just how you lift heavy. It's how I've always liked to train. That's just me. This is completely different. To lose weight, you want to do high reps, starting at 20 reps to 10 reps to 15. Anything below 10, you don't really want to go below that if you're trying to lose weight. Anywhere from 10 to 20 reps, you want low rest. You want at the most 90 seconds in between your rest of your sets, or 30 seconds, which is a lot of what I did a lot of the time, and I would superset. So I'd do a set of bench, I'd go do a set of pull-ups, I'd wait 30 seconds. Well, that was foreign to me, but that's what I did. I did a whole lot of cardio. I did 6 days a week of cardio. I did upper body twice a week, lower body twice a week, and then twice a week I would do cardio with core. So for you fine folks at home, I would suggest 4 to 6 days a week. And I would suggest lifting and cardio and core involved in those. And I'll just tell you a little bit about what I did. So for me, Mondays and Thursdays was upper body and cardio. Tuesday and Fridays was lower body and cardio. I'm looking at my old workout right now that I used to have. And Wednesday was cardio, and then it was core. And I'm going to put this whole entire workout in the transcript for you fine folks at home to see, so I don't have to detail it all out on the show. So you can check it out at your leisure, at your own depth in the transcript. That's my workout. That's the gist of some of the things you want to take from the workout aspect of it. With the cardio, I would suggest mixing it up. I mean, there's stair climber, there's elliptical, there's treadmill, you can do plyo box jumps, you can play basketball. Make sure it's an intense game. You can go run outside. There's all sorts of different things you can do. Mix up that cardio so that you don't get bored. Intervals. While you're doing your cardio, intervals is the best way to lose weight. So run hard for 90 seconds, rest. Run hard for a minute, rest. Run hard for 30 seconds, rest. That's kind of how you want your intervals to be, anywhere from 30 seconds to 90 seconds. Now, as far as the diet, which is important, probably more important than anything else, even if you aren't able to work out because there's something bothering you physically, if you just follow the diet aspect of this, which I also have right here, my same diet, I'm going to put that up on the transcript as well, and you can check it out at your own leisure and in depth as you want to do so in the future, or immediately following the show would absolutely be the best. But the thing is, the diet is more important than anything, because what you put into your body, it's like fueling a race car. And I've done this before. I put kerosene in my car one time by accident. It's like putting kerosene in a race car instead of premium leaded gas or unleaded gas or whatever the best gas is. I'm not much of a mechanic. But as far as the diet goes, that was foreign to me as well, because I've never done drugs. I've been drunk once in my life, and I'll just confess right now, I was at my Washington State recruiting visit, and actually my dad was there. I was hungover the next day, sick as a dog, and we managed to fool him. Dad, if you're watching this, I'm sure you know by now. I think I told you years later. But anyways, my vice was food. I would go into Burger King. Hey, Adam, how you doing? I'd go into Taco Bell. Adam, do you want your regular? Like, to me, everyone had a vice. Food can't be the worst thing in the world, so that was my vice. So for me, I'd never eaten like this before in my entire life either. It was a great challenge and something I'd never ever done in my entire life. Now, I'm just going to briefly cover the diet aspect of this. You want your breakfast to be your biggest meal of the day, because you need your energy. You need to have some healthy carbs, some healthy sugars, so you have a little pep in your step for the entire day, so you're not dragging. And also, as the day goes along, your body digests what you ate in the morning. If you have a big supper, it won't be as digested, so the scale's not going to like you as much. So as the day goes along, you want to eat less and less and less. So my breakfast was the biggest meal of the day. I'd have a green smoothie. There'd usually be a couple of fruits in there: a banana, blueberries, goji berries, raspberries, some of the super fruits. I'd put a serving of greens in there, whether it be kale, spinach, power greens, something of that nature. A little bit of protein powder helps give it a little thickness, a little flavor to it as well. The other thing I would put in there is some nuts, whether it be almonds, Brazil nuts, or some of the walnuts. Those things are really good. That'd be my green smoothie. And then I would either have some scrambled eggs, or I'd have, and I'm not going to lie to you, this was not the best tasting thing under God's hot sun, but I would have those little packets of grilled chicken breast. I would take it out and I'd just eat it. It's not very many calories, and it's 42 grams of protein. Bam, just like that. Not the best tasting thing in the world. So you can do scrambled eggs instead. And for those healthy carbs, have some whole wheat toast or possibly some oatmeal. And after I'd go work out, what I just talked about a little bit, I'd have a post-workout shake. 3 scoops of protein, maybe some creatine, some glutamine. Put a couple scoops of some of the greens powder mix that I had discovered that I really like really well, called Greens X. Free plug right there for you. You owe me. You fine company of nutritional supplements. But that's what I would have afterwards. Also with some fish oil supplement, I'd take a tablespoon of it, give you a little bit of extra energy, help your body recover as well. And you can read the rest of what's in this diet that I ate. But gradually as the day went along, I ate a little bit less and less. You want more in the morning for energy, and gradually your body digests, and you want to eat less throughout the day. Now the main thing you want to do is you want to eat protein 4 to 5 times a day. That helps your body recover. You also want to eat greens 4 to 5 times a day. That helps your body heal from these workouts and from what you're putting your body through at the moment to try to lose this weight. And when you have just straight protein and greens, those are called fire meals, because that is exactly what you need, and it's nothing more. So you're still supplying your body nutrients, yet you're giving it the minimum amount it needs. So that's how you can lose the weight. And the things you need to keep track of, you need to keep track of calories, carbs, and your sugars. Those are the 3 things to keep track of the most. And if you're going to get some supplements, which I highly advise, a multivitamin, a digestime, and as I previously mentioned before, fish oil, glutamine, and some creatine as well. And on Sundays, you do get a cheat meal, ladies and gentlemen. For me, that was my sanity. I started planning that thing on Monday, where I was going to go, what I was going to do, what I was going to eat. Don't obsess about it. It just gave me something to look forward to and help me personally keep my sanity, and then I could enjoy it every single Sunday. Now, one of the biggest things I found was this was a 6-month process for me. And about 2 months in, I lost a ton of weight. And I took an unload week. I kind of chilled for a week because I don't want it to be a diet. Don't go on a diet. Do not go on a diet. Take The Biggest Loser. More often than not, the winner from that show, way more often than not, if you go back into your research, the winner from that show, from each season that they had, now weighs more or as much or more than they did before they lost all that weight. Diets don't last because you go mentally crazy, and sometimes they can alter your metabolism and make things way worse. So I wanted a lifestyle change. So I immensely enjoyed working out and eating like I'd never done before in my entire life. For me, it was a brand new challenge, and I was excited about it. I enjoyed it. After that unload week, my big concern was putting on weight during that week, and I did not, but I just had a hard time coming back. In fact, I was posting every Wednesday workout. It was Weight Loss Wednesday at the time. People were following me, and I quit posting about it because I decided I needed to take a little bit more of a break. Now, just because you're tired, just because it's hard, just because you're hungry, don't give in. No. Keep going. But if you feel yourself starting to go crazy and cuckoo, that, ladies and gentlemen, that's when you got to make a lifestyle change and not just go for a fad diet. Now, so I took a little bit more time off. And when I came back, I was a little bit more rejuvenated. It still wasn't easy because it is challenging. But gradually over the rest of that time, because I lost a lot of weight up front, decided to chill out so I wouldn't drive myself crazy. And then over the last couple of months, over those 6 months, the remainder of that time, I lost the rest of the weight gradually so that I would not go crazy and put it back on. Now, it's all based on how you feel. If you feel like you're good, keep pushing on. 4 days a week, 6 days a week, 6 months, a year, 3 months, whatever you can do to last long term. There was a guy who's in the Army who hit me up. Sir, Adam, how do I lose weight? I sent him exactly what is on these papers, which will be in the transcript. He just hit me up about a couple months ago, and he just hit me up about 2 weeks ago, said 6 weeks later, I've lost 51 pounds. Thank you, sir. Congratulations to you, sir, because you've done the work. Now, full disclosure, I weigh 260 pounds today. 220, 320 to 220. Why am I 260? I'll be brutally honest with you. When I got to 240, I looked in the mirror and I didn't want to lose anymore. I was getting too skinny, but I wanted to reach my goal. As soon as I got to 220, I got right back to 240. And gradually over the last few months, I've discovered so that I can enjoy food, lift the way I want. 260 is where I am. Largest arms on the D-line, baby. Check out the Carriker Chronicles at omaha.com, my Facebook and Twitter. Easiest way to access the show. Sign up for the email notifications. Have it right at your fingertips. That was your Workout Wednesday tip of the week. You're welcome.